Hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here again with you all. I heard something last night and I'm like, wow, that's what I've been saying for a while. That it has come to a peak, okay? This they call American experiment, okay? Because they claim it's something new and it's been working for what the last 200 plus years for some people, not all. And I've heard, I am glad it's some intelligent people on that is telling the background, it's telling the scene behind the curtain, because they love to talk about the American administration, but no remedies. We just left hanging. Like, okay, we see it bad. We see it's going bad. We see it's going down. We see it. But what we just gonna sit back and watch it just go over the cliff? I know that's what a lot of people do. They'll sit there and watch you just keep going till you go off the cliff. And then like, I knew it was gonna happen. I know people like that. And it seems like that's what society is doing right now to us. We hear all this because I don't even listen to them no more. Because they said all this stuff and they still got hired. They still hired them. And now we're hearing the crocodile tears. Now we're hearing about the want to take their boats back and all that. That is not helping us. That is not helping those little children that are dying from starvation. That's not helping those people that's getting their job fired. I mean, their job taken away. And it is not helping those people that are going through disasters and can't get no relief. You're all you doing is making money. All you doing is cashing a check, telling us how bad we got it, how bad it's going to get. But uh, listening to this man gave me hope. This is what I knew. Oh, this is what I knew it's going to have to happen because these people. Okay, I keep doing. These people love war. Okay, they love it.
You're beyond in danger. Right now, the enemy is in the gates. In fact, not only is the phone call coming from within inside the House, this week the United States has joined with the Russian Federation. And I'm going to tell you quite honestly, the spies are running this country. Russia's agents, assets, and resources are running the United States. And I'm not just talking about Elon Musk. Donald Trump went way out of his way with his fat JD fans to Ukrainian President Zelensky in the office in front of everyone in the world. And what did he do? It wasn't that he wanted the gratitude of Zelensky, which Vance asked for. What it really was about was humiliating Zelensky, blaming him for the war, claiming he didn't thank the United States enough, even though there are.
Okay, and I've been reading a lot about how that is a number one thing that they. It's a playbook. All you got to do look at the show, How to Be a Dictator. It's in there. Humiliate them, say they got a bad attitude, and insult them to because you have a certain demographic that love that kind of stuff. Like the ones that was in Charleston that was going down the street talking about Jews won't replace us and had the torches and the brown pants. Okay. That's America to them. When they say the American people, they are talking about them. Not us, not me, not my kids, not my parents, not my family. And we sit up there and act like it's okay. Oh, as long as I get my paycheck, as long as I can go to the store and get my ribeye and my salad, and my liquor, I'm cool. They don't want to face the fact that you about to be under a dictatorship. Do you know what it's like to be up under the dictatorship? What you think don't matter anymore. If what you think and say do not in line with their vision, you are liable to be killed. And a lot of people have been killed because they refuse to be under a dictatorship and be dictated on how to love, feel, and think. So a lot of us going to have to be prepared to die. This is where we at. We don't have nobody defending us. You see what happened during the election time. The Democrats, they was just having a party, spending all that big money. But what they failed to do was prepare us for this. I'm talking about we ain't going back. Oh yes, we are. Because instead of them looking behind the scenes and seeing what those effers were doing, they thought that, oh, there's no way, there's no way he can win. And people were saying, yes, it is a way. And here we go. So now we are. And when he was out there talking about the third reign and said, I'll be a dictator on day one and all this stuff, they talked about it, but didn't do a damn thing about it. All we're going to do is just sit back and watch all this happen, and everything that our parents and grandparents fought and died for just go down the drain because of some silly ass ignorant white man that is a puppet for Russia and everybody else that love dictatorship. A reality star is running that White House.
94 documented instances where Zelensky thanked the American people from the bottom of his heart. United States, no, let me rephrase that. Give Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and Elon Musk 50% of Ukraine's mineral wealth and all 50% of all future holdings. This is mind-boggling. Even worse, he used America. That's where we are right now. The person sitting.
Wow. Well, we knew that. He was working for Russia the last time. They still hired him. So, we gonna have to damn. When I sit back and watch people just going by their daily life and just partying and going to the drive-through and going in the corner store buying their cigarettes and I'm like, I feel like that woman in the Terminator that looked there and just see the bomb drop and everybody's just blown away, incinerated. I mean, we just sitting back, just going by our daily lives, like ain't nothing happening. I thought we was too smart for that. Now I could understand it happening back in the 1930s with the Germans because a lot of them was ignorant and poor. Most of them were poor, ignorant, already living under that kind of rulership. But we are far from that. I'm saying we are the dumbest people really on the planet. But it is it's going to take it's going to take a few of us to really uh, make up our mind to uh, be successful and get through this. Whereas a lot of our brothers and sisters are going to perish because of ignorance and because of confusion. I seen this one guy on YouTube talking about he's hearing people talking about going back to Africa. And he said, I'm not going back to Africa. I'm not African. I'm an American. He don't know how stupid he said. No, you're not. When they say American, they are talking about white men in brown pants. They talking about skinheads. They talking about the KKK. Because in their brain, they think they built America. And the only thing they did was employ people to build. They took away our resources to maintain a life on our own and made us have to buy all this shit that they are producing. They took away our ability to build our own home, raise our own food, and send our children to school, and then start fattening us up for the kill. And the kill is here.
J.D. Vance works for Russia. MAGA works for Russia. Tulsi Gabbard, who they put in charge of U.S. intelligence, is firing people across the intelligence agency, trying to gut as much as 20% of U.S. spies for Russia. This is a woman who supported Edward Snowden and called for that trade.
Okay, why is Russia? Why is Putin so popular? Why everybody want to be Putin? He got all his money. What is he doing with all this money? That's what I want to know. What is he doing with all this money? What is he doing with all this power? Why do he want Ukraine back? The man is hitting 70. And see, a lot of people, like I said, live in the past. They don't want to live in the future. They don't want to see a better future. They want to live in the past where they claim it was great. They want to stay in the past. They want us to stay in the past. There's no more frontiers. I mean, they miss those days because, see, warmongers is really the ones that are producing the weapons. And we're going to talk about that later. That, and I read about that years ago. And we know that, but there ain't a damn thing we could do about it. We know that these bankers, they said the bankers and the ones that produce the weapons, if they're not using these weapons, they're just going to sit there and they're not going to make no money producing more weapons if you don't use them. Because you wonder, $5 billion for weapons? What the hell? Where are these weapons coming from? Who is paying for these weapons? They was sending weapons over there to Ukraine, sending weapons to Israel, and these weapons are killing people, innocent people, destroying their lives. These people have to wake up in the morning knowing that a bomb went off and killed their parents, their whole family. And this is what we is supporting.
To come back to the United States and be pardoned for gun secrets and taking them to Moscow. That's how bad it is. It can't possibly get any worse. Maybe we're going to hit rock bottom here. Really? Let's go to the Pentagon. Pentagon chief, the drunk rat boy that they put in charge of the Pentagon, a National Guard, okay, who problems and sexual charges, the charge of our defense, ordered the Pentagon to stop all cybersecurity operations against Russia, including offensive cyber operations against America. We literally have a government that is disarming America right now. And many of you are sitting on your ass thinking, oh, wow, what can we do about it? It was an election. No, people, there's more than an election at stake here. Your life is at stake. The life of your families are at stake. All backgrounds, colors, faiths, and creeds, which is literally written on the Statue of Liberty, right? Give me your cold, tired, poor. They hate immigrants in a country full of immigrants. They hate equality for Americans, for women, for blacks, for people of color, Asian, Pacific Islanders. They hate it. It is a white supremacist government now. And I can't believe that I actually have to say those words. And then even worse, the last part of DEI, okay, was inclusiveness, which we in the military call teamwork. They're against it. What
they don't want to see people happy.
They're masters in Moscow. They are for destroying America. I worked in the intelligence community my whole life. I was proud. I am proud to be a loyal American. It's a nest of Russian spies running their way through the American government right now. And everyone is doing nothing because they expect someone else to take care of it. The only thing that's going to take care of this is people power. We are the people, and we have the means to stop it. Be ready for that second American Revolution to come. And in the words of Martin Luther King, we nonviolent. We will show what the people really think and what the people really feel. country back to reality. And government needs to stop the looting that is happening by Elon Musk and these crypto bros of the U.S. Treasury must be ended. This.
Whoa. American Revolution, a second American Revolution. That is what we're facing. Because there are people in this country that is not going to fall for it. It's going to put an end to it. What do? It's a lot of us that are, what can we do? We up in age. Our body's not equipped to run. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to be in the back watching the kids or doing whatever it can or we can to make sure this country goes back into the hands of people that love democracy. And that's what we have to do. Thank you for listening. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will be back with another. Let's talk about what he's talking about.